Okay, hi, my name is Eley. I'm a sophomore public relations major at Ohio Northern University, and when I was in second grade, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. In second grade, I was 8, and my younger brother was 6, and my other brother was 4. And when my mom was first diagnosed, they found a lump in her breast, and she had a mastectomy. And so that just means they removed the lump and hopefully they're able to remove all of the cancer and then you can go about your life. You don't have to have chemo or radiation. So she had the mastectomy and all was well. I don't really remember it as much. I just know she was cancer free and she didn't have to have chemo or radiation. So then, when even when she was going through the diagnosis process and getting ready for surgery and then recovering from surgery, um, she also had like reconstructive surgery after that because it's you know removes so much tissue and everything. So there was a long process and a recovery process. So my dad would have our teachers, like one of my second grade teacher, would always stay after school with me, and I was like her special helper or whatever. And she always had me decorate bulletin boards with her and get ready for the next class the next day and stuff like that. Um, so that my dad had one less kid to worry about while he was taking care of my mom. Let's see. So then I finished second grade, and then I went on to third grade, and everyone in my school kind of, I don't know if the kids really knew that my mom had breast cancer. All my teachers definitely knew. And um, so then third grade, this is relevant, I swear. Third grade was awesome. Uh, my third grade teacher was my favorite teacher I've ever had. And okay, so all the teachers I had during this time were really influential in my life. Um, I spent a lot of time with them after school. I'm gonna cry. Um, my second grade teacher would like babysit me and my brothers, and our family was really close to her. Every time we were in her neighborhood, we would go see her. We would say, "Let's go see Mrs. Hukin." Okay, fast forward to fourth grade, and um, my mom goes back for a checkup, and she is re-diagnosed with breast cancer. I don't know if it was that they didn't get all the cells when she had her mastectomy about a year before, but the cancer has come back, and so she's going to have a more aggressive treatment plan this time. She has chemotherapy and then eventually radiation. So, this is going to be completely different than the first time she had it. It wasn't just going to be a surgery and a recovery process. It was going to be, weekly chemotherapy treatments, and then once that was over, she would have radiation too. Last time she didn't lose all of her hair, and this time she was going to. And um, she had 3 young kids, and we didn't understand what was happening. And, um, you know, everyone at Creekside Elementary, where me and my brothers went to school, really embraced us. And I think all the teachers just wanted to be there for us because they knew we didn't understand what was happening. Even when I was in fourth grade and the cancer came back, I would always still spent time with my second grade teacher. At Creekside, the first graders and the second graders are in one wing of the school, and the big kids are in another wing. And so in fourth grade, I wasn't in the same wing as my second grade teacher, and but I knew I could still go to that part of the school anytime I needed to, and see her. And um, and I still spent a lot of my days after school in her room, and I was part of the after school program there, where you could just go after school hours and be there till your parents could come pick you up. And my brothers were also in it, and a lot of times she would just come get us and have us do things in her classroom, and just spend some time together and everything. Or we would go home with her after school, and she would make us dinner or something, so my dad didn't have to worry about it on the days my mom had treatments. The hardest part about my mom getting cancer wasn't, or I'm not trying to make it sound like less important than it was, I guess, less scary than it was, but the hardest part wasn't that my mom had cancer. I was 8, and then the second time I was 10. I didn't understand what was going on. The worst part about all of this is that I can't even say it, that's why I'm crying. My mom's fine. She didn't die. I'm so lucky to still have her. Okay, since then, my third grade teacher has passed away from brain cancer, and my second grade teacher passed away from breast cancer. They were probably the 2 most important people for me at that time. I don't even know if they knew that, but they were both so understanding and good to my family. And you know, I know that they didn't just help me because my mom had cancer. I know that they were there for all of their students, and I just hope that their families know how wonderful they were, what good teachers they were, and how much they cared about their students. Because the relationships I had with them meant so much to me. You know, that's what Relay is all about. It's not just about fighting cancer. It's about the people who are fighting cancer. It's not just a disease. It's so much more than that. It affects so many people's lives. And you know, I hope that a lot of you are watching this and are just learning this about me and didn't know how much cancer has touched my life. You know, I could make a list of all the other people in my life that it's affected as well, but these were, I guess, the most influential. I think about my mom and these 2 teachers I had every day. And as hard as it is to talk about my mom, it's harder for me to talk about the people who aren't here anymore, who helped me get through my mom having cancer. They were the ones who were there for me every day. In elementary school, you the most influential person. It's your parents and then your teacher. You spend every day with your teacher. You spend 8 hours a day with your teacher. And those two teachers helped me through it and did everything they could to make me feel better, make me feel safe, even though I was scared and I didn't understand. And now they're not here. So that's why I wanted to make this video, to tell you about that, to share with you that it's not just a distant disease. It can affect you. It can affect your friends and your roommate and your sorority sister or fraternity brother or someone in your class. Most likely you're sitting in a room with someone right now who's been touched by cancer.